Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss Dixit Diet. Dixit Diet is a trending diet in India since last few years. What exactly is Dixit Diet? According to me, it's not even a diet. It is basically a way of eating, or even one step further, it is expected to be a lifestyle change. You are expected to eat only 2 meals in a day and nothing in between. So it's sort of like intermittent fasting, but you have 2 eating windows and 2 fasting windows. So you choose 2 times in a day, morning and evening, and you have only 1 hour of eating window each time when you're eating. There are mixed reviews that I have heard about this diet. Some people say it's really beneficial, some people say it's a fad again, and some people are actually gaining weight by following Dixit Diet. So I really wanted to go a little deeper scientifically into this diet and understand what exactly is this diet suggesting and how it should or it should not work. I'm going to refer to this research document which is available on the internet, and I will also mention the link in the description box below. You can refer to that as well. Coming to the first point, that what and where this Dixit Diet came from, what is the background. So it basically is made popular by Dr. Dixit, but originally it is based on studies from Dr. Shrikant Jiskar in 2004, and it is based around the theory of carbo-insulin connection. Now, what exactly is carbo-insulin connection? It's, to the nutshell, it basically what it means is the more carbohydrate you eat, the more insulin is secreted in your blood. So the lesser carbohydrates you eat, lesser frequently if you eat, then lesser insulin will be secreted in your body. And lesser the insulin, your chances of losing weight will be higher, because when the insulin is high, basically you have a fat storage kind of a tendency. So when the insulin is low, your fat burning improves, and that's how you lose weight. What they are expecting you to do in this diet is identify the time of the day when you are really hungry. Usually the person is truly hungry only twice in a day. Some people have a pattern of 9 a.m. 6 p.m. Others have 1 p.m. 9 p.m. You have to stick to those times as much as possible, and you get only that 1 hour of eating window to that time. Eat whatever you are eating presently at those 2 times. You just have to divide the quantity into 2. Now here comes my first objection, that you cannot be eating whatever you were eating before unless you were already eating healthy. So if you're already having unhealthy choices, if you're already eating, let's say, having a lot of sugar, a lot of refined food, a lot of processed food, all these things, if they are already existing in your diet, then the first and foremost thing that you need to do is to remove them from your diet before even thinking about any pattern of this sort. So saying whatever you are eating, go ahead and eat. Definitely to the present scenario where we are so much surrounded by junk food, sugary and all unhealthy stuff, definitely this particular point does not go well with me, that whatever you are eating before, I don't think so. Coming to the next point, more quantity, say 60 to 70%, should be at time of lunch and remaining at the dinner. Fair enough. More food should be eaten during the lunch time because you're still moving around, you're still active a little bit during the day after lunch, and lesser food should be eaten at night. Lighter dinners are always good. You can eat any food item, no restrictions on the food. Again, I really don't think that is a very good direction to give to anyone when you are giving them any diet for any reason. I'm not just saying the weight loss or any specific reason, but healthy choices are the foundation of any diet. Next, they say that you should not take tea, coffee with sugar, fruits, dry fruits, or any other edibles in between the 2 meals. That is again fair enough. This is just like the intermittent fasting, that in your fasting window you're not eating anything obviously, and you're only allowed to have some drinks like black tea, black coffee, without sugar, without milk. You should also not use sugar substitutes, as the sweet taste stimulates the secretion of insulin. This is absolutely true. Those diet sodas that you get in the market, or all these sugar-free items, they're packed with artificial sweeteners, and artificial sweeteners do give insulin response. So they are not as sugar-free as we really think they are. And moreover, these artificial sweeteners also have other issues, other digestive issues. So definitely, as far as possible, do not include any artificial sweetener. If you can do that, that's great. And particularly during the fasting window, definitely, because otherwise you'll be spiking the insulin and the whole process won't work. If at all you feel hungry in between 2 meals, you can take buttermilk or coconut water. Again, this is fair enough, because initially if you're used to eating 5-6 meals and snacking during the day, then suddenly going to 2 meals a day is going to be a big task, believe me. And to just smooth your way into it, you can have thin buttermilk and coconut water. Yes, again, without the tender coconut, so only the water part of it, more for electrolytes. But again, coconut water also, according to me, has some sugar content, so I'm not sure if that is how that is allowed, because that might again give you an insulin spike. Next one is check your weight every 15 days and on the same weighing scale, and check your waist circumference every month, because specifically in this diet they are saying that you will be losing weight around your waist, around your belly area. So that's why they are also asking to check the circumference. This particular study was done with following these advices for 6 months, and it involved 446 participants. Out of 446 participants, 18 were lost. There were a few reasons like inability to control hunger. Some people could not do that. Some people had social issues, like they had festivals, they had tours, so they could not do, and few people could not do because of the migraine or headache issues. 422 could produce the results. They are saying weight loss is average 1.5 kgs in first month, 4.2 kgs in 3 months, and 6.8 kgs in 6 months. Inch loss was average of 0.5 centimeters in first month, 1.5 centimeters in 3 months, and 3.5 centimeters in 6 months. There are few people who probably lost lesser, and few people definitely must have lost more. So it's an average number that they are giving. No side effects were observed. I would like to again raise one objection here, because the study was done only for 6 months, and this is a very short-term study, I would say. So Dr. Dixit says that you should take this as a lifestyle change. So this diet, one person is supposed to follow for longer time, let's say 5 years, 10 years, 15 years even. What happens if this particular way of eating is maintained for a longer time? This particular part is not explained here. Moreover, what happens if for some reason you're following it for a long time, so you're following it, let's say, for 5 years, and then suddenly you have to fall back because of some problem. So let's say there is some gout issue, or there's some gallbladder issue, there is some other issue because of which you cannot eat less frequently, you have to eat frequently. Then what happens? Then how your body will react back? Will it settle back to the previous way of eating? This is another thing that is not studied. Coming to the limitations, the data was obtained with the method of self-reporting. Hence, there was no cross-check on the information provided by the participants. Now, I can understand this to some extent, because having so many people in a clinical setting and making sure what they eat in the day is it's going to be very difficult. It's not impossible, but it's definitely going to be difficult. However, I believe that there can be scientific studies, which are lab studies, which should be backed up along with this particular study to give the explanation how your body is expected to work with this particular schedule of eating, which again is absent here. They're saying as the participants were from many cities in Maharashtra, it was not possible to verify all the information provided by the respondents. It is possible that due to eating twice a day, some people might be consuming lesser calories than their usual intake, and some part of the favorable outcome may be due to this aspect. Now, what it means in general is there was no check on the calorie deficit of a person. So if I was eating already, let's say 1800, which is my requirement of the day, and because I'm switching to 2 meals a day, I cannot eat more than, let's say, 1000 calories, because in one go I cannot eat so much food. Then I'm actually putting myself in a calorie deficit of around 800 calories, and I might be losing weight because of that. Not because of the way I am eating, but because of eating less. This is one way of calorie deficit, and another way is some people might work out more. So there is a motivation in people that if I'm taking one choice or using diet to reduce weight, I will also work out. I will also add something extra, so to lose the weight faster. So that might again have more calorie out from my day and again put me in a more deficit. So that is all not recorded, that is all not mentioned here, which is again, according to me, a concern, because that doesn't give then the real picture of this result. So in conclusion, being very easy, this diet is probably very attractive option to the effortless weight loss, as Dr. Dixit says. But is it really true? Is the weight loss happening really because of 2 meals, or is it because of the calorie deficit? This needs to be checked. Moreover, is it really scientifically proven that this is the right way of eating? Number 3, is it for everyone? Because people with diabetes, migraine, acidity, all these people, eating disorders even, these people cannot just pick up this sheet as a diet and start doing it. This can be probably a therapeutic diet which can be given to you by your doctors. So talk to your doctor and check with them if this is for you. Also express your concern about whatever I discussed before. And moreover, I want to draw your attention to one point here, that this whole thing really revolves around only the carbo-insulin theory. Is insulin the only hormone in your body? Of course not. Is it only responsible for gaining the weight? Of course not. There are other hormones like estrogen, cortisol, leptin. These are so many other hormones which are also important to be looked at when you're trying to lose weight. So just looking at insulin and trying to manage insulin and thinking that we'll lose weight with that is too simple, and your body is not as simple as that, I believe. Try to be more healthy than just losing weight. And on this note, let's end this video. See you next time with another diet review. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.